And welcome back to my Geekdom, guys. King Shadowberg, bringing you another One Piece Rules live reaction, chapter 845. Alright, so last time we saw a really fucking good chapter, so I'm assuming this one's not going to be quite as good, because last chapter had the feels, man. Like, Sanji having to go against what he wanted to do. I mean, it's so different than with Robin and with Usopp, who... I mean, Robin thought she was protecting them, but she was, like, that's her, like, go-to, is to leave. And Usopp, well, he chose to leave. He wanted to leave. Sanji is against his will, having to do this. And he's really left with no other thing unless Zeph dies. So I'm really curious as to what's going to happen. So let's get right into it. I have it pulled up right over here. Alright. Chapter 845, The Enraged Army. I'm giving people kittens. Next. And DeviantArt. Okay. Luffy, after what just took place, will bridges be burned? Luffy, you're not seriously just going to wait here, are you? We're right smack in the middle of enemy grounds right now. Damn, Luffy's fucked up. Yeah. Remember what Pound told us about people who've managed to beat a commander in the past? Big Mom sends in her enraged army along with her deadly storm to finish them off. If you stay out in the open like this, the enemies might... But Sanji builds some. I'm gonna bait here. Sanji will come. I'm gonna wait here. Oh, I guess Lucas. Tears. She shuddered. Huh? Where did these storm clouds roll in from? Ah, what's wrong, King Bombs? The trees freaked out. On that mountain lies the whole cake chateau where Mama resides. Mama is infuriated, Jew. You don't mean to tell me, how can a single human being possess this kind of power? I can't speak today, I'm sorry. Lin is a woman with the ability to control and manipulate the weather. Okay, flashback to Pound. Once she crosses that line, there's absolutely nothing anyone can do to quell her anger. Sweet City. Lord Prometheus and Lord Zeus are wreaking havoc. Mama is in a full-blown rage. We are the army that shall avenge Lord Cracker. Clear the way, the enraged army is coming through. Oh, fuck, not now. Who is the army? Because here we see the Germa walking up, and they're like, what's going on, I think. Well, look what we have here. They're going to hunt down and kill that Straw Hat. That moron did say he was going to wait for you at that spot. Those guys are done for. They're not getting out of this alive. Thrifty Bobbin, Demon Lady Amont D'Or, the Scribe. I can't even count high enough to add up the total bounties of all the heavyweights here. So, oh, it looks like Bobbin's leading the charge. And this Demon Lady, I wonder what she is. Are they Sweet Commanders? I don't think they're Sweet Commanders. I'm not budging it. Sanji remembers, I'm not budging an inch from this spot, Sanji. Well, I'm sure even he's not idiot enough to stay put after seeing an army like that. Ha ha! Rain. This is a pun because Mizumi is a kind of Japanese candy, but Mizu means water and Ame means rain. No, this is Mizu Ame. Oh, I should have read further to catch that. Sanji flips over. I won't even let this Mizuami get in my mouth. I ain't eating a damn thing unless it's from Sanji. God damn, Luffy flipped himself over so that he wouldn't catch any rain. So stubborn. Whole Cake Chateau. Mama! Mama! The head chef won't let me borrow his knives. I wanted to mutilate my stuffed animal. Well, then we have a problem here, don't we? Dulce, Drage, go get them for her. No way, Mama. Every time we give Anana knives, she manages to pop all our balloons. Yeah, she's rotten to the core, and I'm definitely going to kill her one day. Yeah, Mama, don't encourage such psychotic behavior like that. Ha ha ha. Everyone has at least 100 or 200 people they want to kill. Just accept that fact and get along, my children. Tomorrow, your big sister Pudding will finally be getting married. Looks like these are all the much younger children that Big Mom is talking with. They all kind of look creepy, and clearly got issues. The time has finally come to meet the family of her groom. Ha ha ha. I'm happy you were all able to make it all the way here to Germa 66. We had some minor issues, but everything will be fine now. So they're at the table. Seriously, though, I've heard so much about you. A cook for Pudding's groom? That's just perfect. Well, not that it really makes much difference. The main purpose of this marriage is to cement our alliance in stone. So they're at the table. There's Big Mom, who is huge. But she's not giant size. Although Judge is pretty fucking big. So there's Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji on one side, Reiju, Sanji, and Pudding on the other side. As long as you and I are on the same page, Judge, it should be smooth sailing from here on out. Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. However, I shall simply add that the lasting happiness of our children comes first and foremost. I wish all the best for tomorrow's ceremony. Tomorrow is the ceremony, for the wedding's tomorrow. I guarantee it shall be a day that none of us forgets. Oh, that's foreshadowing. Black tea, green tea, black tea, green tea. Which of us? Black tea for me. Sanji grabbed the black tea. Black tea, black tea. Alright, so that's... Eat me first. Don't you dare forget about... Honey, take as much as you want, little boy, superbly. Wieners, cabbage, ham, pancakes were all super tasty. How about you guys pipe down for me? Whoa. What? Oh, don't let it be that way. Let's be... What excessively loud food. How am I? Do I please your palate? Sanji? Sanji has not happened. Oh, she slid him a note. We need to talk in private later. Just outside Sweet City. Heaven's no good Jew. Luffy's location. Luffy, please, all I'm asking is that you hide. You won't be breaking your promise if you move a tiny bit away from this place. Not a chance. If Sanji shows up, he'll think I left. You guys can go if you want. Luffy, I'm begging you. Don't you understand whose territory you're in? We've located Straw Hat Luffy. You stand zero chance of taking down an army of that size. I already made my promise, so I'm staying right here. Oh, fuck, Luffy, you're crazy. Inside the Whole Cake Chateau, Pudding's room. Please forgive me. I was unable to keep my promise with Luffy and his comrades. It's my fault that they're in all this trouble right now. I see. I was wondering how they managed to get here through the heavily guarded port at sea. But either way, I wouldn't have gone to the coast. If you're talking about the invitation, if I took all the blame for you, everything would have worked out. Once you attend the ceremony, your chances of escape become nigh. Now that Mama is so familiar... Not now, Mom. Not now. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. Alright, where was I? If you're talking about the invitation, if I took all the blame for you, everything would have worked out. Once you attend the ceremony, your chances of escape become nigh. Now that Mama is so familiar with forced marriages, she makes it a point to put these ominous wristlets on people who give her the slightest inkling that they may run. Once they are placed on you, you no longer have any options. You talking about these? Oh dear! Your Mama has the keys to these. If I want to steal them back, our only recourse is to take on and defeat her entire crew. It can't be. Has Mama already begun to move? Yes, and to make matters worse, as of this very moment, I don't have a single ally I can count on. He rips off the mask. We may be related by blood, but this is what they really think of me. I'm nothing more than a failure in the eyes of my so-called family. Empathy and compassion are foreign to them when it comes to me. Those injuries! I've never, not once, gotten joy in having been born royal. That's why I left for the sea in the first place, in search of a place I wasn't even sure existed. But even if I try and resist this marriage, all my friends, everyone I hold dear, will suffer the consequences. To make matters worse, the man I consider my father, who happens to reside in the East Blue, is also at risk. They're just looking for an excuse to pounce on that savior of mine, too. I've carefully weighed up my options, but there's no place for me to run. That's why I've decided to quit struggling and just go with the flow. In exchange, I want Big Mom to let my friends off the hook. But instead of that, at this very moment, they're all out there trying to find and destroy them. I'm so sorry. My own mother has put all of you in such a precarious situation. No, there's no need for you to apologize. None of this is on you, Pudding. Until 13 years ago, I lived in pure hell. I've returned to that hell now, but during those 13 years I was away, I was greeted with a lifestyle that allowed me to be incredibly happy. Everyone I met during that time, they're all my saviors. My only wish is to disappear from all of their lives without hurting a single one of them. My adventure must come to an end here. Ugh. Hey, stop at the waterworks already. You're making me feel bad here. Sanji, I won't let this marriage of ours turn into that kind of hell for you. She's crying too. All right, good work. Forgive me, I shouldn't be so presumptuous, especially at a time like this. Of course you'd have a grudge against this marriage. I've overstepped my boundaries. My apologies. I mean, I just met you, and there's no way I'd be able to fill the big hole in your heart right now. And besides, you've never even... Oh, Luffy's fighting. He got up and he started doing Gatling and shit. Looks like he knocked over Bobbin? I don't know. You're not even uttering a single word about us marrying, but here I am just assuming that you are my only savior right now. right now. If you really don't mind it being me, then Sanji, tomorrow, let's do it. Let's get married. Oh, fuck! They're gonna get married! Are they kissing? Hugging? He embracing her. It's actually a really nice panel. Oh, he grabbed her by the... I didn't realize that in one of this little tiny panel. He kind of grabbed her and pulled her in. And they're hugging right now. Savior or promise, which will he choose? Is his adventure really going to end here? Next issue, we will be on break. Ha! What? No! No! Oh, man, and Luffy got up and started fighting too. I feel bad. And oh, and Nami's fighting too, I mean, obviously. But, fuck. Damn. Fucking sucks, man. No. Alright. Of course we have a break next week, like fucking always. But, actually this was a pretty solid chapter. I wish more action had occurred. Not action like fighting action, but like actual shit went down. So, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if Luffy's going to be able to keep it up. I mean, he's pretty beaten badly, but he's fighting that army. And to be honest, Luffy's as strong as Cracker. So, and I know some people go, oh, Cracker's technically stronger because Luffy had to use... Sure, that's a possibility. I'm willing to accept that. But the fact that Luffy is that strong... He's on his level, is my point. Maybe you could say Cracker's stronger. You could say Luffy's stronger. I don't really give a shit. Personally, I think that they're about the same strength and that Cracker's abilities were bad for someone like Luffy to fight. Whereas someone like Zoro might have done better because the piercing would be better and more effective. Anyway, point is, Luffy is pretty damn strong. So, what if it would be really fucking cool if Luffy actually fought and beat all of them, and he just stayed there in that spot, refusing to move, and he just kept beating everyone who showed up. Kind of like when Kuma stayed at the Sunny, not letting that ship to have a fucking iota of damage. That would be bomb. Like if Luffy just kept staying there waiting for Sanji. Yo, that would be pretty bomb. So, either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. If you did, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, if you like my reactions, etc. As always, follow me on Twitter and social media in general, and I will see you all in another video. This has been King Shadow Mega, signing off.